Good morning. It's it is a wonderful day in the boot. It's off and on raining. I know that Bowen Alarm told me something. Aaron got a mail or something, says they're gonna do a climate alarm or something in Amsterdam sometime in the 20s of this month. I don't know, I have to ask him about that one later. Like, what are they gonna do? Blast a blue beam across Amsterdam at like a certain height? But like, if climate change continues, this is what the water levels are going to be. And I'm just like, if I'm up here on the 5th floor in ankle deep water, we're gonna be in a problem. So yeah, I have an ad I was watching on a game to get a free chest. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little smidge hour, not the negative 1 hour. Oh, some strong bursts come in the afternoon. Couple little strong bursts right there. Blah. Sorry, I'm being a weather geek. I love Bowen Rotter. Anyways, I gotta put the Occam on the shoulder. I'm gonna get rid of this. I was itching a lot of it this morning while I was editing. Fucking scared the shit out of me. Windows went through an update and then it restarted the computer, but I'm not sure what it was doing. It like couldn't find one of my hard drives. Like the hard drive that's big enough to it was like, no. I mean, it's not like I don't have a giant hard drive in there that's 2 terabytes, but anyways, Aaron's doing meeting stuff. I'm gonna take care of morning stuff. Ed video's done. We've had our chat before his meeting. But yeah, I'm gonna play some video games. You see what I'm doing? Like, if you guys saw yesterday while I was looking out, while the camera was like this and I was watching out, I was kind of doing that. Yeah, when I touch my face more often, and plus with a mask, it gets really hot, and this feels sweaty, and I want to touch my face in a mask, and I know that people get weirded out by that. Okay, making sure that my planet on Terragenesis is not in the process of dying. I'm still like 11,000 pascals over my goal, and I thought I could get, yeah. Anyways, so the soup I'm going to be making, just heating up, not actually making, is Maroccanza harira. It's apparently the national soup of Morocco. I think I need to add some water to that pan. That's going to come out as a mild paste. Yay, lentils. First, oh, about as thick as chili. And then there, pour some water in it. I got 4. There. We'll see how that goes in like 20 minutes. Alright, so the soup is heating up. I think I put a little too much Occam on my shoulder. It's kind of leading through, but anyways, I didn't realize I didn't tell you what was in that soup. According to Wikipedia, because I'm not pulling that thing back out of the trash, it's a popular starter, but also eaten on its own as a light snack. There are many variations. This one I believe is vegetarian, but most soups that come from Albert Heijn are by and large fairly vegetarian. You can add your own meat in, unless it's specifically like Hungarisch goulash. Then it has little meatballs in it. Yeah, like there's other things that are intended to have meat in it, like chicken noodle soup. But most things that come out of those bags are basically vegetarian soup. And then you can just add your own meat in as per necessary, because you're already going to heat it up anyways. But anyways, what this is, it's mostly served during Ramadan. Again, we are not observing Ramadan in any way. Typical ingredients, lentils, chickpeas, fava beans, onions, rice. That thing says spinach. in it. So it's, like I said, it's just a pretty vegetarian soup, and I'm trying to heat it up slowly so I don't burn it to the pan. I'm also gonna head out later today. Have to at least take the unredeemable bottles down and smash them open.
This bottle is irredeemable. Its sins are too numerous.
Greetings, catalyst of change. Fine, sure, okay. He hasn't even really spent much time around the actual, like, Venthyr Covenant. He's just been in Rev and Wrath.
I've heard your computer.
You've heard me on my road.
Yeah.
Darkest greetings. So it made a very... This smells sweeter than I was expecting.
It smells really freaking good.
Yeah. Well, I would think that if something is qualified as the national soup of a country, especially ones like that are Arabic, African, Northern African, that it's got to have wide appeal and thus probably smells pretty good. Almost smells like there's a little bit, like, it's that sweetness that you get out of like pumpkin pie. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like I smell the fibers of a pumpkin in pumpkin pie. That's why I don't eat it. But it also has that lingering like sweetness that comes from pumpkin pie. But this is literally just chickpeas. Yeah, I can see why that's called a starter. Like, it smells good. It definitely gets your palate going. It's a bit hot. You want to come over here?
Yeah.
So I don't have to. You can blow on it and all that jazz. I'll hold the bowl because the bowl is very hot.
And my hands are very cold, so I was going to do it.
That's the problem, is there's a drastic temperature difference.
Yeah.
It's definitely a starter,
and it's a little sweeter than I expected. It doesn't have nearly the zip I expected.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I am literally holding above where the soup is, and it's hot for me.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll just hold it. No, your hands are cold. It's like putting an ice cube on a burner. It's gonna hurt. And I have a little couscous hummus vitikas salad. That's my lunch. Nothing says losing weight like going vegetarian for a little bit. I mean, I eat vegetarian a lot, but I also eat a lot of cheese, which is a lot of fat. Sometimes you just need to pile a bunch of vegetables in something and say, hey, this tastes good. Not worry about having high-fat meat or high-fat cheese. Or you should really knock out carbs. No, I'm not. Nope, I love bread way too much. All right, there's a weird wind coming out of here. Where's the subway? And outside, inside. But anyways, that goes to the 26. That goes up in between it, so I need to go to the left. Okay. Okay, so the overhang to go is not open, but the flower market is. Flower market, overhang. Such Swiss cheese of rules and stuff. So the issue is, I was going to head down to Bielmer, and I was going to take a train, because it's been a while since I've been on a train. Yes, I understand a metro is on rails, but it's not the same. It's going to take 20 minutes to wait for the next sprinter to Rotterdam, which will stop at Bielmer, because it's not an IC stop.
Nose and kingerbedicht. It is mandatory to wear a face mask that covers your mouth, nose and chin for your entire journey.
Amstelstation. Uitstappen rechter.
For those of you that are wondering, this is Balmer Arena. I know, Matt, you probably haven't been watching for too terribly long, plus I haven't necessarily been wanting them out. Really, there hasn't been a reason for me to come here. Honestly, I think the last time I was around this area was when I went to Strandfleet to talk about football. Kind of thing. I was doing defensive line. What date was that, future Theo? There, put that in the text now. Tells you how long the movie theaters have been closed. Like literally, I got the day before. December 16th is starting to be the new March 16th. We're coming up on that date. I mean, March 16th. Quasi down here to see if I can get the number or if I can check on my PlayStation pre-order. They said that I can call and set up an appointment to go check on it and the thing, but so I literally just rode the entire metro all the way down here and did my hair. It actually looks kind of nice. The wind has abused it a little bit, but yeah, that train that you guys saw was an intercity, and it went from Centraal to Amstel to Utrecht. Like, yeah. So that's what you saw there. That's a puddle. And then when I was the intercity had gone up to its full speed and it sped towards Utrecht from Amstel Station. Winkelen op afspraak. Yeah, where can I set up an afspraak though? Yes, I know I've worn multiple shirts today. I just know that when you wear that brighter orange as earlier, out in public, the Dutch look at you funny. Like, they don't, like, I could literally say linebacker across my shirt, and they won't look at me nearly as funny as I'm just wearing a bright orange shirt.
Yeah.
One of the
orange and oranje and I don't know.
But anyways, so I'm going to put this picture here because I took it in Albertheim, and hopefully the Dutchies that watch, you know, can mock my hair right now because the wind tortured it. But y'all can see what I mean by roasted kipfilet and gebraden kipfilet. Like, I showed Aaron the picture that I took in Albertheim, and it was like, okay, so roasted is more expensive by €2 a kilo. And like, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And it just makes me kind of wonder. And they're both like, when I looked at the ones earlier, it said kip, but it's kipfilet and kipfilet. And I understand it probably might just be the weird mashup that the Dutch love to do. Smash 3 languages together and be like, hey, that's cool, right? Americans do it too, except all we really have is Spanish and English. But there's multiple times. What was it? When you were learning Turkish, you got the chai tea or something like that, and you were like, it's just TT.
Yeah, it's TT.
Yeah, and other stuff like that. I'm gonna go about my business. We're having burgers tonight?
Yep.
Burgers tonight.